Hello everybody, welcome back to Mano's Minecraft. I have done some work. I went down, I ripped out a bunch of stuff, got a ton of redstone back, repeaters and torches and not dispensers yet, haven't gotten there, and some glass. And I also finished up those at every wall. So that's good. And like I told you, like you see the ground comes up to this level, so wood goes there, not glass. Why would you put glass if it's not going to help? Same over here, just to look out. So there we go. Now you see I have 38 levels on me, and that's because this axe is pretty much done. And I want to repair it with the Silk Touch one I had before. And good thing I stopped it because it's going to take a lot of levels. 31 to repair it. And then I want to name it because naming lowers the number of levels you need to repair it the next time. And I'm naming him Choppy. So there we go. We got a perfect diamond axe, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and silk touch. Better than fortune because what are you gonna fortune? A sapling? So, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, well, if you can tell by the title of this video, okay, let's see if I can pronounce it correctly. I believe it's Trinitrotoluene, right? So we're blowing stuff up. That means TNT if anyone is unaware. And we're not just gonna blow things up, no. We are going to blow things up very, very well. Because today is, how should I say, a learning experience. So before I had these come down to level 65, but since then I have changed it. It goes down to 63 now, because if we look up, that grass is the floor of the room above us, and we want some room. And we're also going to go down one more level here on all sides. So let's move on. Now TNT blows things up, as you know, and we are going to do science with it today. Stone and stone-like blocks, like stone, cobblestone, stone bricks, stuff like that, they have a pretty high blast resistance to TNT, which means that the level of explosion given off by TNT is reduced. The damage dealt is reduced quite a bit with these blocks. So for example, if I do this, oh, you know what? It might actually blow up some of this wood. I know what I can do. Let's get a lever, so it's totally sealed up. In a fully encased, I'll get them both. In a fully encased 3x3x3 cube with TNT in the center, that 3x3 should most of the time be completely destroyed. Perfect. You see that? So that is that. But that doesn't really help us with anything. You see, today we're going to learn how to efficiently blow things up. How to do it the fastest, how to blow up the most for the least, and we are going to learn it and then we're going to use it because we got this whole under part of this base to do. So first things first, encased 3 by 3 by 3 minus the 1, so that's going to be 27 minus 1 equals our 26 blocks. That is how much one TNT will blow up. Okay. And also TNT will destroy 75% of blocks that are blown up. So 75% of 26 is like 21, something like that. A little bit less, but yeah. So we will only get like 7 blocks from this. Now, another thing to take into consideration when blowing things up is dirt. Dirt is everywhere. And that's not necessarily the most helpful thing because dirt has a much lower blast resistance than TNT, or than stone. So for example, let's see if I can find a... forget it. Let's just say, if you can take my word on it, if we were to find like a clump of dirt and blow it up, the explosion radius would be much, much bigger than this 3 by 3 by 3. Now, let's go for something a little bit bigger. Let's go for, let's try to blow up a full 5 by 5 by 5 area. Okay? Well, we already know that if it's completely encased, it won't do anything, right? So let's count. We got 3, we'll count 1 on the other side, and this will be the center. So this would be the center. What if we were to pop these open? Now I have to leave this block here because TNT will fall. But you know what we might be able to do actually? If you put blocks around with a low blast resistance, for example, leaves, they have a blast resistance of 1. They are very easily destroyed, along with mushroom blocks and snow blocks. So we can just set that as the floor. Put the TNT in. We can then blow it up and then seal this, and it'll still act as the same as all the others. Let's see how much of an explosion that does. Alright, so 3 by 3, this was the wall. It came up to here. The TNT was right on top of that block. Was that block. How much did that get? It looks like it gets that 3 by 3 by 3 cube, and then the majority of a 3 by 3 in every other direction. So that's 6 faces times 9 is 54 plus the 27. Let's do this upstairs. So we had 3 by 3 by 3 plus the 6 times 9, which equals, that is going to be 27 plus 54. I hate doing stuff on camera like this. Hold on a second. 27 and 54. Okay, that's 71. That's 71 blocks. And then we have the 71 minus the 7 blocks for the center of the TNT, and then 6 all around it. So that's going to get us to 64. Alright, so one TNT did 64, and manual destruction, we had to destroy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had to break 8 blocks. I should also say here. So it's 3 by 3 by 3 equals 27. Then we had 27 minus 1 for the TNT equals 26. And then our manual breaking, we had to break 2 blocks. 1 for the initial wall, and then 1 again to put the TNT in. Alright, it's a nice size. It's more than double. And we have to quadruple the amount of blocks we dig. Alright, no big deal, right? Well, let's see if we can get even better. How many blocks do we have remaining in this cube? We have, how many edges? We have 8, 4, 8. We have 12 edges, so 12 times 3 is 36, plus 8 corners is 44. So let's see if we can find a way to get rid of these other 44 blocks. Well, before we dug out this kind of shape for the TNT all the way around, let's do a full 3 by 3 around the TNT. Okay? So again, this will be our 5 by 5. One, I'm gonna bust this. TNT goes here. Okay? Alright, so we have dug out this full 3 by 3, and we've placed the TNT in the middle. Now, just to make sure we're not missing anything, I'm gonna encase it a little more, because if it blows this up, we'll have nothing left. We won't know if this will get blown up. So okay, so it didn't touch this wall at all. And perfect, it blew up everything but the corners. So let's go calculate. It's nighttime. I like how these look, by the way. Let me know if you guys agree with me, or if I should change them. And they can easily be changed. It is Minecraft after all. Make sure there's no creepers around. I've had a couple creepers blow up in here. A nuisance to fix. Okay. So we tore out that middle 3 by 3 by 3. And it blew up. Let's go 5 by 5 by 5 minus our 3 by 3 by 3 minus 8. That'll take care of the 3 by 3 in the center that it didn't blow up, and then the 8 corner blocks. So that's 125 minus 27 gets you to 98. Minus 8 is 90. Make it easier. 5 cubed minus 3 cubed minus 8 equals 90. And then we had manual removal of those 3 in the middle, plus 1. So that gets 28. Alright, so if we look at this, we have blown up, whoa, 30, about 50% more blocks, a little bit less. Where'd you go? Stop. I'm trying to kill you. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we blew up about 50% more blocks, 64s compared to 90. It's a difference of about we're rounding here, okay? So we'll say that's 30 blocks. But we had to blow up 28, which is over 3 times more. Or we had to manually remove about 3 times more. So our ratio here is 1 to 8, and our ratio here is 1 to 3. So right now this is looking much more efficient. Finding a 5x5 area and then doing this. Poking holes where all these cobblestones are with TNT in the middle. Okay? Let's try chaining. Because if you can get a bunch of TNT to go off back to back, that's a whole lot better than anything else. What's that? Oh, probably filling in a hole. Okay. Let's see if we can chain with the more efficient one right here. So I don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. So I'll just set up 3 in a row. Ooh, I'm kind of close there. Let's go to another one. I'll set up 3 in a row and see how well we can chain them. Alright, so okay, let's see, is that enough? We have our 5x5, so we'd place TNT wall hold TNT. Okay, so TNT would go here, nothing, edge, nothing, TNT, nothing, edge, nothing, TNT. Okay, so now our TNT is going to go here. So we can blow it up there. Okay, then it was sealed. Then this. Alright. Hopefully this works. And bam, 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 bam. Leaf. Wait a second. Have I been doing this wrong? I've been doing this wrong. It's no problem though. I have my trusty silk touch. Alright. Whoops. Okay, so this is correct. Then we'll go wall. Edge of that wall. Nothing there. Okay, that was correct. Place it there. Nothing. Wall. Wall. There we go. That there. Then that, and okay. Let's see how this works, guys. If these chain off, then we'll be happy. I don't think they're gonna chain. Nope, didn't think so. Okay. Now, they did not chain because this form... Okay, you guys see? There was dirt here and it blew up 2 extra layers. So, point proven. It did not chain because the method for that kind of explosion will blow up that full 3x3 and the 3x3 on each face completely. And with each block it blows up, the strength of the blast diminishes slightly. So we can go no chain regularly. We'll just go reg. Okay? So if we were to mimic that completely, there would be no successful chain. But what if we took out a wall? It's an interesting idea. Now, I have not done this off camera to know what happens. Just so you guys know. Okay. So here we would normally have a wall here and here, but let's take off a wall. Put that there. Leaves, pop, pop, pop. Then we can fill that in. And that, and that, and that. TNT. And that. And then there'd be a wall. Let's see how this works. I have no clue for this. I still don't think it would chain. Nope. Alright. So we still have 1 TNT left that it didn't reach. Let's go and mark that. We have no chain regularly. No regular chain. And we have no efficient chain. Okay, let's see if we can try chaining that. Let's go over here for this one. So it's just a totally encased 3x3. We'll try it both ways. We'll try the regular and the efficient. So TNT here, wall, wall, TNT. Wall, TNT, wall, wall. Nope, didn't think so. Okay, let's go for the efficient. So if we have TNT here, then it'd be wall and then TNT. Nope. Okay. So we know that. And even if that did blow up, it wouldn't be very efficient because it'd be TNT, block, TNT. So you're using a ton of TNT and you're not really blowing up that many extra blocks. No reg chain. No efficient chain. Okay, let's try it for this. I'll scoot over now because it's a 5x5. We'll try chaining 3, see if that works. So we're gonna have wall, space, TNT, space, wall. Wall, space, TNT, space, wall, wall, space, TNT. Space. get our TNT back and light this up. So we're gonna have TNT here. Let's get rid of these blocks. TNT, then we will place our wall. Then we have another wall. Then we have TNT goes there. Okay. I also don't think this is going to chain because this will blow up this, but it won't blow up the wall behind it. But we are testing, so it is okay. And if I'm wrong, then great. We've figured out what we got to do and we don't have to work anymore. Then wall. Alright, let's test this out. And go. Nope. Did not think so. Let's see if we remove the wall. So we'd have to bring this in one more block in. Put it there. And then close this off. Okay. Will this work? I still don't think it's gonna work. It did not. Okay. Let's go write that down on our board. Good thing I got another bed over here. Alright. Can I get... Okay, I'm just gonna snipe you out. Okay. We've got no reg, chain, and no efficient chain. Okay. So we're learning stuff. We're learning what not to do if you want to chain them. So this is our bottom row is how much we can actually blow up with this style. This top row, I'm going to call the middle row because we have one more test style of test coming up, is with a wall, if it'll make any difference, and it doesn't. We cannot chain them. What if we don't have a wall? Let's find out. So we would have this 3x3, and then we'd, well, we will have a wall, but it'll have a hole in the wall, right? So we'll have hole, and then we'll start up another 3x3. I'll light this up for you guys. Okay, we can do this, and we'll do one more. We'll do it sideways. So hole, and then 3x3. I'm gonna grab that coal just before I blow it up, because why not? So we'll go this, this, give me the fortune pick. Okay, I think that these will chain. I think. And if they do, then we're done with this part. But there's still, I'd like to see if we can chain with the other methods if we were to not have a wall. And we're also going to think of efficiency. We're not just going to say, oh, it works, let's use it. Because in the style of hopeful chaining that we're doing right now, the TNT blocks are separated by five blocks, I think, which is a lot as compared to the very first method we tried where the chain failed. They were only separated by 1 block. So we got one. They're 3 blocks space, but they are 5 blocks apart. Let's take this out. And just for completion's sake, let's close this up. And bombs away. Ooh. We got it. Look at this. Look at all this space now. So, that works. And the only thing that we did differently, here, I'll go show you on the board. Alright, so the only thing different that we did breaking wise here was we dug out a full 3x3, so that remains the same, that 3 cubed, and we only had to dig an additional 2 blocks for our person to get through, which is very nice. So you can just add 2 to that, make that 30. So we are digging out a third. Whoops. Okay. Hole in wall. Success. Okay. You know what I should actually say? I'll do this. So, with hole, yes. 3 space between. Okay. Let's try with this. Actually, let's think about it actually. If we were to do this method but leave a hole, what would it look like? Let's say the air blocks around us are solid blocks. Alright. So these are our empty blocks that we dug out, and then in the center is our TNT. Well, we had to dig that out to get in. And then if we wanted to chain it, we'd have to continue to dig through. And walk all the way out. So really we're only saving a couple blocks. And it won't even get the corners. The corners, or sorry, not the corner, the edges, because this took out this area. A full cube with a 3x3 on each face. So this doesn't even take out the additional 24 blocks at each edge. So that's 3 times 4 times 2 is 24, and we're digging out an additional, we have the 6 out of the 21. So we're actually losing efficiency. So this is the best right here. This is the winner. This won't get rid of the blocks that we're digging. We'll have to dig out more. Alright. So now that we have this, let's blow some stuff up. Or I should say, let's blow more stuff up. I'm going to set up all the TNT, and then once it's all set up, I will return, and we are going to have ourselves a blast. Alright guys, I am done setting up the TNT, and I have actually run out. I have not been able to fill in every possible slot because I don't have enough, but whatever, we're blowing it up anyway. Oof. I wonder if I have gunpowder. Exactly 2 stacks. Oh, whatever. Alright. Gonna blow this up, and I'm going to run because there is no safe spot here. Run, 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 run. Oh. Ah. Yeah, look at that, guys. We got a lot of space cleared out all at once. And basically perfect. Oh no. Whatever. But that will do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. And tune in for the next episode. But first, just because we got to. Alright, thank you guys. I'll see you next time.